यो व्हाट्सअप शशांक दिस साइड एंड आज की वीडियो में बात करेंगे इफ़ यू आर गोइंग थ्रू द डार्केस्ट टाइम ऑफ योर लाइफ, लोएस्ट टाइम योर लाइफ, मतलब इतनी ज़्यादा एंग्जाइटी, इतना स्ट्रेस, इतनी डीपनेस, इतनी डार्कनेस की समझ में नहीं आ रहा इसमें होप ढूंढूं तो ढूंढूं कैसे। तुम कह रहे हो कि दिस कैन बी हेल्पफुल, बस ये कैसे मदद कर रहा है, तो एक्चुअली पेन है। लेट मी गिव यू द आइडिया कि एवरीथिंग हैपन्स फॉर अ रीज़न। गॉड इज़ ट्राइंग टू टीच यू समथिंग, एंड इफ़ यू डोंट बिलीव इन गॉड देन द हायर पावर. But the thing is कि your life is trying to, the higher power of life itself, the consciousness itself is trying to teach you something. People often ask me, they often comment me, my friends often ask me, my family members ask me how you are able to think, how you know things with this level of clarity. Well, the thing is, this was not always like this. I went through a pretty rough phase in my life 1.5 years back. I often talk about it. But in that time, I read a lot of things. All my life, I tried to control things, plan out things in a certain way. And in the end, they controlled me. And if you are someone who tried to control everything and the thing itself control you, leave controlling. Just accept life as it is, and it is trying to teach you something. It wants you to go on adventure. If you believe in God, well, if you believe in higher spirits, higher powers, well, and at the end life is real, so life is trying to teach you something. And the thing is ki man, in those darkest times, these are the times which build your character, which build your knowledge. If you see it that way, that is trying to teach you something. Let go of the control and feel those emotions in the moment. Like I remember going through depression and going through those anxious state, and I accepted it. I did not reject it. I was like, okay, I'm going through this, what can I do now to feel better? The only thing that came in my mind was, apart from self harm obviously, was that I need to get out of this situation. I actually listened to that voice very carefully, and it was trying to tell me something. So I started reading more about depression, I started reading more about psychology, I started reading more about addictions, more about behaviors, more about bad habits, more about relationships, more about toxic people, and a lot of peripheral issues. And the thing is, now after reading many things, there is a kind of pattern that is in my head also. The knowledge has upgraded, the mind has upgraded, and now I can speak on various topics in various lengths and various depths. This is how, when you let go of the control, your life is trying to get you somewhere. You cannot control everything. I mean, I was someone who believed a lot in karma. Ki once you do the karma, man, everything is dependent on your karma. Well, I still believe in that thing, but there is a destiny also, there is a life also. And it might sound like too much of a spiritual woo-woo, but it's the reality. If you try to control everything and they end up controlling you, for once in your lifetime, try to leave that control. Just feel whatever life is giving you. If you're feeling anxiety, okay, take deep breaths and see anxiety as itself. What is it, what it's trying to say? And if you are able to do that, it's guiding you, it's guiding you somewhere in the right direction. It will guide you. And if you try to solve this problem, again, whole life is about problem solving at various angles, at various depths, at various lengths. It's about problem solving. And if you try to solve that problem, I'm not saying forcing to solve the problem, because whenever you try to force something, it persists. Whatever you resist, it persists. But when you understand the truth, and I believe, like in problem solving, understanding truth is the most important part. What is the objective reality, not just subjective reality. So in a sense, your life is trying to teach you something, and if you just let it flow, don't try to control everything. While control is essential, no one likes chaos and way too much entropy. But the thing is, in your darkest times, you let go of that thing, because it will harm you more. Because in your darkest times, things are going haywire, obviously they are out of control, and you were someone who tried to control it. So now it will create a cognitive dissonance. It will make you feel like controlling is as such bad or whatever. Like you don't have a foundational base to set up. All your belief systems are thrashed. Now you cannot believe in everything, and when you cannot believe in everything, you actually need to believe in everything. Let go of the control, learn things, try to understand what your consciousness is trying to say you. And there is a thing like consciousness. It's a very real thing. It exists, and it exists in this world only. So you can believe into this, and I believe this idea helps you in various ways, because it certainly helped me. When you let go of the flow, you don't control things, or else they will control you. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this idea gives you 1% clarity, because that time came in your life for a reason. It's not just there. Try to learn from it, else that the lessons, the morals will keep on repeating itself in your life, and it will keep on looping. Try to understand what it's trying to teach you. Your life, your consciousness is trying to teach you something which you have been ignoring for all this time. You were trying to control all the other things, external factors. And even if there was things that were wrong in external things, there was certainly there might be 1% that was wrong in you, and your life want to makes you the best version. It's through the highest pressures, that diamonds are made. So it's your time of highest pressure, and after this time you will emerge as the strongest and most robust diamond. Thank you for watching.